Is Roman Reigns going to be able to stay on top this Sunday at the Royal Rumble 2016? Well, obviously, 29 other guys have some different ideas.
It's time for J-Bone's Botched Up Pay-Per-View Predictions.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason. This is going to be one hell of a Royal Rumble coming up this Sunday. Some Royal Rumbles are highly anticipated. Some in the past seem like they haven't been cared about much. Kind of all depends on who you think is going to win. Obviously, everything is on the shoulders of Roman Reigns this Sunday. Certainly with like I've said before, like a Chris Benoit or Shawn Michaels scenario. But before we get into the actual Royal Rumble match itself, let's start at the bottom of the card and go through the matches. The card itself is pretty good. I don't know if they're going to do any last-minute thrown-in matches. Obviously, they want enough time. They're going to do something big this year for the main match, I can tell. But let's start with the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be a last man standing. Kevin Owens versus my boy Dean Ambrose. Can't believe they're going to do a last man standing. That's going to burn the house down, folks. Can't wait for this one. This has been one hell of a feud. It's probably going to be one of my more favorite feuds of the year. I mean, I love... You watch my channel. You know I love Dean Ambrose, but I love the fact that Kevin Owens is in this too. This is kind of a tough one. When Dean Ambrose won this, I did not expect him to win this. I honestly thought they were going to keep the championship on Kevin Owens for a while. So, them going into this Sunday with a last man standing match, it's kind of hard to tell where they're going with this, especially with, not to skip anything, but I'm thinking about what they did with the United States Championship, too. They put it on Kalisto, and then they took it off of him right away this past SmackDown, and now they made the rubber match. It's kind of like the best, 2 out of 3. So you got to wonder, where they're going with these. Are they going to hot potato them back and forth? It's kind of hard to tell, but kind of tough to decide. I'm going to go with they're going to keep it on. They're going to keep it on Ambrose. And they're going to set up something big for Owens for WrestleMania. I don't know what yet. I know he's said it before in interviews that he wants Taker. Oh, gosh, that's a tough one. I don't know if they would do something like that. Taker doesn't have many matches left in him, honestly. I don't think. And that's just a matter of opinion, You could say he's got dozens more. Who knows? But for this match, Owens versus Ambrose, Intercontinental Championship, last man standing. I'm going with Ambrose, my boy. He's going to keep the championship. The United States Championship, Alberto Del Rio, champion versus Kalisto. You know, a lot of fans are pissed off when they took the belt off of Kalisto so quick. The next night, technically the next show, SmackDown. Makes you really wonder, are they going to throw it back on Kalisto then? And then that would make him a 2-time United States Championship. And then I think obviously, you know, they're not going to hot potato it to some other guy right away. I think they would, you know, keep it on Kalisto. I think, what they're doing, and this is just a matter of opinion, I think what they're doing is they're trying to build up Kalisto. Now that he's not in Lucha Dragons anymore and the tag team is done because Sin Cara is injured, Hunigo's injured, whatever, you know, Sin Cara. I think if they're trying to, you know, gain sympathy for Kalisto, build him up as a babyface, they're going to put the championship back on him this Sunday. I honestly think they are. He's one of the hardest working kids in there. Very fun to watch, very entertaining. I think he needs to hold it for a while, for a few months, I'd say till like SummerSlam, and then build up some big heel up against him. You know, throw him in a thing with against Neville, or maybe a heel Ziggler, you know, or something. Put him in, you know, not that Alberto I almost said El Patron. This is the Mexican name from AAA or Lucha Underground. Got so used to it for a long time calling him that. You know, there's so many guys you could put up against Kalisto and have just crazy fun matches to watch, you know? And, because it is a growing thing again, this whole, you know, lucha style, you know? Just look at one of my favorite brands, you know, Lucha Underground. Look at the popularity of that. So, yeah, I think Kalisto's going to win the championship back here. The Tag Team Championship, we've got, just make sure that was next on my list. The New Day versus the Usos. You know, and we've seen this here and there. It's a good rivalry. You know, these guys put on crazy good matches. The New Day, one of the hottest things going right now. Have they reached their peak? Gosh, that's kind of hard to tell, because they're out there doing segments all the time. I did like this last one on Monday with the whole, you know, mourning the loss of the trombone. Thanks, Chris Jericho, for wrecking that. That was funny. Side note, I think in the match with the main Royal Rumble match, I think the New Day is going to get some revenge on Chris Jericho. Not that that's going to be a thing leading to Mania, but I think that's where they're going to get their revenge on him, honestly, is in the Royal Rumble. You'll see, like, the three of them dump Chris Jericho out of the ring. That'd be great. That's one scenario. I got another one I'll get to later. But yeah, you know, I think we just have to be patient as wrestling fans, as, you know, because everyone wants, you know, their favorite team on TV right now. A lot of people's favorite up-and-coming teams are like guys from NXT, like, you know, Jordan and Gable, or Enzo and Big Cass, you know, the How You Doing Boys. Oh God, please please WWE don't call them that if and when they get to the main roster. I hope I did not just jinx that. Sorry. Pray to the wrestling gods there. But I think these guys are going to have a good match. Do I think we're going to see? Do I think we're going to see titles change hands here? No, I think the New Day is going to hang on to it for a little while longer. Maybe lose them at Mania, have a big match with someone. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But there is a lot of new teams on the brink of coming up, and maybe they'll bring someone up new right after the Royal Rumble and build them up to Mania. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I think we're going to go with New Day beating the Usos for this one. Divas Championship. I've heard a lot of people say that this is their favorite rivalry going on right now. And I know there's some boys on my podcast that are sick of Charlotte. They don't think she has any flair. But I honestly think this is one of the better rivalries going on right now. Becky Lynch is on fire with her promos, her wrestling. I think her and Charlotte are going to have an incredible match this Sunday. I'm excited about this. I think you're going to see some tension building between Charlotte and Rick leading up to this, probably even more on SmackDown, depending on when you're watching this, because thanks to Rick, Charlotte has the match with Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch got under Ric Flair's skin and made him go all woo crazy, Oh, you want a match? Fine, you have a match. And Charlotte's like, what? That was kind of funny. So, and at some point, Ric Flair is going to have to leave the side of Charlotte. Charlotte's going to have to go it on her own. And I think you're going to see that over the course of the next couple months leading up to WrestleMania. This is... I know some people don't like Flair. Some people can't stand Flair. I honestly think it has been good for Charlotte to have Flair there. It's obviously a focal point. People recognize Flair. And it also teaches the younger audience, something about the past generation of wrestlers leading up to this, that Charlotte is someone significant in the lineage of the Flair family. So, that being said, oh man, man, this is a tough one. It's a good rivalry. It's been going back and forth. They did say that Becky Lynch beat Charlotte twice to get this match. I don't think Becky Lynch is going to beat her a third time, though. I love Becky Lynch. I think she's really good. I know I'm going to kick myself if Becky Lynch wins. No, I trust me, I want Becky Lynch to win. I just don't think she's going to win. So yeah, I think Charlotte's going to retain here. And that's it for the regular card. Thank you, good night. No, no, the Royal Rumble match, like I said, I think there's a ton of anticipation for this match. There's been a lot of guys in the news, namely the Bullet Club, coming to WWE soon. Last I heard about Styles and the Bullet Club, they've mentioned things here and there independent shows. Styles was talking about the Bullet Club. Finn Balor was talking about the Bullet Club. I just saw Gallows and Carl Anderson at an independent show this past weekend, and I told them congratulations. Didn't get all crazy marked out though, like, oh, when are you going to show up? I'm not. They're not going to tell me. They're going to keep stuff secret. So something's going on though. Something's going to happen soon. And I told them congratulations nonetheless, and good luck. So, do we think we're going to see the Bullet Club or some form of it, or any of its members, at the Royal Rumble? God, that's tough. Some say definitely, some say no way. They're going to wait. AJ Styles is obviously one of the bigger focal points of all this. And it's still hard to tell how they're going to do the whole Bullet Club. And I shouldn't turn this into a Bullet Club video. And I said this a week or two ago when I think the Bullet Club's going to help Triple H win the Royal Rumble. Am I starting to regret that? Maybe. Well, let's think about some other faces that have been in the news lately. Let's look at Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is getting some medical testing done in Pittsburgh this week. This is a make or break moment for Daniel Bryan in his career with the WWE. If he doesn't get cleared, they should just release him and stop with the little appearances, because people love to see him, but if all he's doing is signing autographs, seriously, folks, just let him go. Let him wrestle if he wants to wrestle somewhere else. Other doctors have cleared him. It's time to, pardon the expression, shit or get off the toilet with Daniel Bryan. I hope we see him this Sunday. Do I think he's going to win? No. That ship has sailed. Not saying they can't do anything special with him leading up to Mania. But, I don't know. It's hard to say. There's so much anticipation for this match, so much stuff in the news. I do not think Roman Reigns is going to win. I really don't. I think you're going to see a new champ. Who that's going to be is so hard to tell. I think you're going to see Triple H come back and win it, whether you love that fact or not. But I'm going to say that someone's going to help Triple H win. Could very well be the Bullet Club. Could be AJ Styles. That'd be something else. Do I think we're going to see AJ Styles? I think we're going to see some form of the Bullet Club in the Royal Rumble. Not all the guys. It's hard to say. But we're going to see something. There's always some kind of special appearance. Any other special ones we're going to see? I don't know. The Boogeyman's got a, legend deal. You might see someone like him. Would love to see someone like John Morrison come back for a quick appearance. I don't know if Lucha Underground would let him do that. Would obviously put some attention on that brand if they did. Not too many others that I think are going to show up. I don't think Batista or any of those guys are going to show up. I think well, this is in Orlando, so obviously, NXT is right there. Everyone should be home from the Midwest tour, as far as I know. I really wish I could have seen that. You could see someone like Samoa Joe. I think that'd be cool. Maybe Sami Zayn. He's wrestling again. So someone big from NXT obviously is going to show up. Maybe Finn Balor. We'll see. Yeah, it's so hard. But yeah, I think Triple H is going to win this one. And it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Plain and simple. We're gonna get some surprises. And Roman Reigns is going to have to fight for that championship come WrestleMania again. Which is going to make Fastlane even bigger, because, there's going to be some significant things that happen in this Royal Rumble match that are going to set up things for WrestleMania. I think we're going to see stuff like the Wyatt family versus Brock Lesnar. That's going to be set up. Daniel Bryan, I'm hoping, will come back. Something be set up for that. Who knows? Maybe Taker will show up and do something. Obviously, I don't think Sting's going to show up or anything like that. He might show up and just, thank the crowd and acknowledge the whole Hall of Fame thing. Might see something like that. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it for this. Agree or disagree, whatever. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. We're gonna see Bullet Club, some NXT guys. Who do you think's gonna win? Championship's gonna, change hands. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.